Here we go. We're back. It's Wednesday, 3 o'clock. And guess what? I'm not at the winery. I'm at home, guys, because tomorrow is the Blue Ridge Winery Team Christmas Party. We do it every year. It is such a wonderful celebration. Guys, you know how grateful I am for the life I get to live? Well, guess what? I work with the most amazing people on the planet, and they have created the life I live. I cannot say it enough. I am so grateful for everyone. I love them more than anything. And this year, oh my God, this year, we got this thing planned where I'm building this giant thing for them that I'm going to present to them tomorrow. And guys, I'm not even halfway done with it. The idea came to us like 2 days ago, and it is such a major project that I may work all night to get it done. Guys, I love y'all. Thank you for being here. What's happening, Andrew Neff? I see you, dude. Good to see you, Andrew. I love it, man. Good to see you, Andrew. The team will be here in a minute. Gerald, what's happening? I see you, Gerald. I hope you're loving the book. I saw the picture you reading it. You know, guys, I've been getting such unbelievably good feedback about the book. Some people are reading it twice. They're making notes. Guys, you humble me. Ken's here. What's happening, Ken? I love that. Good to see you, Gerald. I bet you Mary Wayne's with Gerald right now. Hope you guys are doing good. All we need is Arlene, and we got the whole team together, right? So, guys, I want to share something with you that's just so unbelievable, right? Ken, I see that, Andrew Neff. So, I don't know if y'all know, but a couple years back, you know, I produced a book called Enjoy Life. It's called Bumblebees, Butterflies, and People. It's fun stuff, right? I love the book. Thanks, Gerald. It's fun, right? Ken, I gotta introduce you guys. You know what I mean? You guys know each other through Facebook Live. But this book was the first one to come out. And back when the shutdowns happened, that's when it occurred. So the world got shut down, COVID hit, and I looked at Tiff and I go, what should we do now? And she goes, I don't know, write a book or something. I'm like, okay, sounds good. So I sat down and I started writing a book, and this is what came out. My goal was to produce what just came out, you know, the latest book, but you know, this is what happened. It's a fun read. It's really fun. It's been available at the winery for years and years, and it's called Bumblebees, Butterflies, and People for a reason. I'm not going to give it away, but there is a reason it's called that. So then what happened was one night I'm at the winery, and it's Saturday night. And we're down there cleaning up till like midnight, you know, and I'm all done cleaning up, and I go up to the house, and Maggie was still awake. So I go into Maggie's room, and I'm like, hey, love, how are you? And I'm rubbing her back, and I'm putting her to sleep, and she goes, Dad, let's make up a story. I'm like, okay, sounds good, let's make up a story. So I go, once upon a time, there was a unicorn named, and she goes, Love. I go, and there was also a bumblebee named, and she goes, Buzz. And there was also a butterfly named Buttercup. We created this elaborate story at bedtime. At the end of the story, I looked at Maggie and go, Maggie, we need to write this down. This is an unbelievable story. It's got great lessons. The flow is so nice. So I wrote it down on my phone, and then I went over and laid in my bed. Yo, Arlene, good to see you, Arlene. Good to see you. I love that you're there. Good to see you, Arlene. So I go over and lay down, and I kind of refined the story a little bit. I didn't want to change it much because it all came from Maggie. Well, here we are. It's about 3 years later. And guess what just got published? Maggie's book. It's called Bumblebees, Butterflies, People, and Unicorns. I love it. It is such a fun read, guys. Oh my goodness. We put Maggie on the back of it. There's Maggie, baby, right? And guys, this is the story. This was the bedtime story that Maggie made up that evening while putting her to bed. We've published the book. It is the most cute, fun little read you'll ever read, guys. And the 2 lessons at the end, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. They're at the winery right now. I ordered 2,000 of them. If you're going to do it, go big, right? Maggie's been giving them away at school. And isn't that great, Ken? I know. How cool is that? Bumblebees, butterflies, people, and unicorns. And if you look at the illustrations, I hired a guy that made it look like Maggie, Joseph, and Natalie, right? You see the artwork? And it's a great story about a bumblebee and a butterfly, and they become friends. Isn't it right? Right, Arlene? Go, Maggie. They become friends, and then they meet a unicorn, and it's such a feel-good story. So if you're looking for a fun story to read your children at night that'll teach them wonderful lessons, this is the book. We sell it at the winery for $7. I just cover the cost on it. It is such a fun book. I gave Maggie like bundles of them, like this much, and she took them to school. And she did a book signing. She did that. She did it at her school. She's signing books for all of her friends. And then the librarian called her and said, hey, would you come in and do a book reading for the kindergartners? So you can imagine, there's Maggie. She's up there on a chair and she's reading the book to all the kindergartners. So fantastic. Guys, oh, you'll love this, Andrew. It's such a fun book. So I would encourage you, if you have young children, teach your children to dream anything's possible. Man, they're seeing themselves through what the words we're putting into their mind. So when we tell our children, you are brilliant, you are fantastic, you can accomplish anything, you're an author. At age 7 years old, you're an author. Maggie will see herself as that. And just like, this is how self-esteem gets established. This is how we see ourselves. I got a chapter in my book called Overthrowing the Judge. It's about how these judges get installed in our minds by other people's judges. And that after a while, we're not even talking for ourselves anymore. We're not even thinking for ourselves. The judges. Well, imagine training a child that anything is possible and you should use that to your advantage. And then you teach them that you can write a book and publish a book at age 7. And you can have your name on the back and little notes about the author. And you do a signature page. Anything's possible. So today, I want to bring a message of Christmas, a message of giving. What can you provide to the world around you that no one else can? Because once we answer that question, our lives become limitless. We can go anywhere and do anything. I tell people, we were born with gifts. And that's God's gift to us. Oh, Mary Wade, good to see you. You're not late. It's all good, Mary Wade. It's recorded forever. I love it. Maggie got a book out, by the way. So I tell everyone, God's gift to us is his gifts. It's the gifts we were born with. This is why we should work on our strengths and forget about our weaknesses. Because guess who knows us the best? God knows us the best, right? He's the one that made us. So work on the strengths, build on the strengths. And then our gift back to God is maximizing our gifts to add value to the world around us. Tammy, I see you. Good to see you, Tammy. Claudia, amen, right? And that's it. I mean, when we live like that, when we are maximizing our gifts and using our gifts to add to the world around us, we will simply get paid for being who we are. Imagine that. Imagine being paid for simply who you are. The other day, I was talking to the kids out there in Jim Thorpe. Fun, what an unbelievable group. People say that the children's are challenged today, not in Jim Thorpe. No. Those kids are on fire for life. Those kids got it going on. I could not believe looking out of the stadium going, wow, this is our future. And I'm so excited. I actually had chills in my arms saying it because those kids in Jim Thorpe, they're going places. And I was telling them that you get one chance at this shot. And the people that make the most of themselves, they're constant learners. You get out of school and never stop learning. You're learning how to learn right now. Never stop learning and find a way to add value to the world around you. How can you give gifts away? Arlene, I love you. Matthew, good to see you, man. Claudia, amazing stuff. The book, Bumblebees, Butterflies, People, and Unicorns. I love y'all. I'm so proud of Maggie. She wrote a book. It's such a fun book, guys. Thank you for being part of my life. I have the biggest project that I'm doing right now. I opened with this. It's for tomorrow's Christmas party at Blue Ridge. I love those people so much. They are the ones that create my life. I look at them and I'm in awe of them. I go, thank you for making me a success. Because one's way too small of a number to ever achieve greatness. It's all of them. The only reason I get to say that I own Blue Ridge is because Tiff and I took the chance. And that's it. I'm never the smartest guy in the room. Everyone else in the room is. Tammy, I love you. I know. I hate that you're going to miss it, Tammy. I love you, Tammy. We'll record it for you, okay? Tina, I love you too. Wait till you see what we're building, Tina. Oh my God. It's something that everyone will treasure the rest of their life. That you will have it for the rest of your life. Forever. Greg, I love you, dude. Renaissance man. I love you. See you guys. Back to my job. See y'all. Bye, guys. Encourage your children to write a book. I love you. Bye, guys. See y'all.